Go from a blank canvas in Photoshop to a complete digital creation in just a few seconds. You can with Stable Diffusion. Today we're diving into the world of AI image generation and how to use the Stable Diffusion plugin in Photoshop. This step-by-step guide is perfect for beginners and seasoned pros alike, so grab your computer and let's get started. Stable Diffusion is an AI image generator. It uses artificial intelligence to create images from text. You can generate new visual assets to use in your images or create novel backgrounds. Or you can use the AI for inspiration, trying out different artistic styles, colors, and composition. AI can be a powerful tool for the digital artist, graphic designer, and photographer. Start by creating an account on DreamStudio, Stability AI's web-based image generator. Go to beta.dreamstudio.ai. If you already have an account, log in. If not, enter an email address and password to sign up. You can create AI images directly in DreamStudio, and you get a few free credits to start. But if you want to keep using the platform, you'll need to stock up on some AI credits. Go to your icon and open your account. We'll be back here in a minute, but first we have to download the Photoshop plugin. Open Photoshop to download the Stable Diffusion plugin. It will look like this when we're finished. Go to the Plugin drop-down menu and click Stability. To find this plugin, go to Browse Plugins, select All Plugins, and limit to Photoshop Apps. Go to the Search tool and type Stable into the search bar. Scroll down further than you think to find the plugins. You're looking for the Stability plugin by Stability AI. Click to open the plugin. In the upper right, you should have a button that says Get. It will download the plugin into your Photoshop. The plugin is free to download, but you'll have to pay for credits on DreamStudio. When you go back to Photoshop, you should see the Stability plugin under the Plugin drop-down menu. Now we need to connect your DreamStudio account to your Stability plugin. Select the API key tab, then choose DreamStudio API. If you have Stable Diffusion running locally on your computer, choose Local Interface instead. Click the link under the words "is available here." Allow permission to open the app. DreamStudio should open. Now open your account and choose the API key tab. Click Copy. Now go back to Photoshop and paste the API key into the API key box. Click Save. Your box should change and now you have a text box and you're ready to create. This video is about Stable Diffusion, but you can also use Dall-E instead. Go back to the API key tab and scroll down to the Dall-E section. Click the link under the word Here to get the API key for your Dall-E account. Let's take a quick tour around our new tool. Your plugin window looks like this. Click the Stable Diffusion tab. You have a prompt box where you can type what you want to create. Then you can set the prompt strength and the number of images that you want. 4 is common. You may not like all of the image Stable Diffusion returns. With 4, at least you have some choice. Scroll down and you can choose the size of your image or use the size of the document you currently have open. The AI needs a random image to get started, and this is a seed. Leave this blank for now. It'll choose a random seed. We'll talk more about Include Image in a minute. At the bottom is Dream. This is the button you push to generate your image. Show Defaults opens some advanced options and let you choose things like the version of Stable Diffusion that you're using, the sampler, and the number of steps the AI goes through to create your image. As you get more advanced, this is where you make additional choices. So now you're all set up. Let's make your first AI images in Photoshop. Go to the prompt box and type what you want to see. There's a skill to writing AI prompts and getting what you want. Describe the person, the place, or the thing you want to see. Add descriptions and style words. If you're new to AI image generation, see my video on creating AI image prompts. Then click the Dream button. It will take a few seconds for the images to render, and they'll appear below the Dream button. In my images, one is slightly off the page. The other has too many arms. Another has 2 robots, but there's one that's just right. Click Layer to add the image to your Photoshop document as a layer, or you can save the image as a PNG file if you want to use it later. I'm going to add it as a layer. The image has a nice clean background, so I'm going to use the Photoshop AI tool, select Subject, and copy it onto another layer. Now I can use my Robo Kitten as part of a design. Let's try out a couple of other tools. I'm going to use one of the other RoboKitten images. Previous images are stored under the History tab. You can change elements in the image, like getting rid of this weird splotch in one of the other RoboKitten images. I could clone it out, but let's see if AI will do it. Add the image to a layer and add a layer mask. Paint out the area you want to change with a black paintbrush. Now this is where we need to click the box next to Include Image. Choose the Inpaint Mask option. Go back to the prompt box and type what you want to see. I want to see more background. Click Dream. You'll get 4 new images to choose from, and in all of them, the splotch is gone. You can use Inpainting to change almost anything about your image. I use the same process to add eyes to one robot and a smile to the other. The eyes would have been easy in Photoshop, but the mouth would be more challenging. With Inpainting, I can change it in just a few seconds. Inpainting fixes things within an image. Outpainting expands your image. Let's go back to the RoboKitten that was cut off and add it to a layer. Let's use Outpainting to fix this image. Click the image box, and instead of Inpainting, choose Outpainting to Transparency. We don't have any transparent pixels because the image takes up the entire canvas, so I'm going to expand my canvas a bit. Now I enter what I want to see in the prompt box. I want to see more of the RoboKitten, so I just added the same prompt I did to start with. I'm going to ask for 2 images in case I don't like one of them. And my RoboKitten is whole. But it's a good thing I made 2 versions. One of them has a funky arm, but the other one looks like a good completion. Click Layer and my RoboKitten is complete. You can use these tools to create new assets or fix things in an image or a photograph. Let's add an element to a photograph using Inpainting. First, check the size of your image. If you're a photographer, your images are probably much larger than the AI generators currently support. Now add a layer mask and paint out an area that you want to replace. Check the box next to Image and choose Inpaint Mask, then prompt for what you want to see in the space. I asked for a hawk flying. Add as much detail as you can. You may need to re-roll and try a couple of times to get exactly what you want. You can create a complete piece with the AI and then use all of the Photoshop editing tools to perfect your digital artwork. I used Inpainting to add an explosion to the image in a fraction of the time it would have taken me to create an explosion from scratch. Let us know how you use the Stable Diffusion plugin in Photoshop in the comments below. If this video was helpful, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. This is Jen at Making the Photo. Let's make something amazing together.